Hey, you guys, it's Life of Nikki Lee podcast. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing well and living your fullest every day. So, I hope you guys are doing well, getting ready for the holidays. I'm getting amped up myself. Yes, I started early. I started putting my Christmas decorations up because you know what? Even though Thanksgiving has not come yet, it's on its way. And then right after that, Christmas is. So, why not get an early start, right? But, tonight I want to take the time because I have seen this video the other day, and it was from a young lady named Isis. Now, initially, I did not know who this young lady was. I didn't know who she was until I saw this video that she recently posted, which, by the way, she posted like 5 days or so. Yeah, 5 days ago or so, and it's already gotten over 1 million views. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the name of the video is called I Married a Monster. This young lady named Isis, who's also known as the Trophy Wife, that's her content on her channel. She has a YouTube channel. So I didn't know about this platform previously, but I did go and look. I saw what her content was beforehand, and she basically was just talking about how women, find the right man for them, how to be a traditional wife, how to stay in your femininity, how to be a good submissive wife overall. And but we'll get back to that in a second. Let me talk about the video that she posted. What was so disturbing about this video when she said she married a monster, she met this guy, and she had 2 sons from a previous relationship, right? And she met this guy, they dated briefly, something happened where they kind of split for a while, and then they came back together later on after she had, gotten out of another relationship. And they got pretty serious pretty quick. They got married pretty quick, and they ended up having 3 children together. Now, trigger warning. They had 3 children together, a 4-year-old daughter, a 2-year-old daughter, and I think the son that she had was probably about 5 or 6 months ago. So he's still a baby. This man, who she had her biological children with, she found out this man was essaying her daughters. She said she was changing her daughter, and she saw that she was really red and irritated down there, and she asked her daughter, did something happen? Did someone touch you? And the girl confessed that it was her father. Now, she responded very quickly, as a protective mother should, and she knew she had to think smart because she needed to get all her children out of that house with that man. And I commend her for that, because when you're dealing with someone who's a predator, when you're dealing with someone who is controlling, who's an abuser, you have to think different. You have to shift different. You have to move different, because you cannot let them know what you're thinking. You cannot let them know what your next moves are. And basically, long story short, this happened, I think, around Halloween. And she said, hey, I need to do this for the kids for Halloween, and I need to take them shopping. And so he never suspected a thing, and she got all of her children out of that. So keep in mind, she's got 5 children now, and she got them all away from this guy. Thank God. And I also heard where she was saying that in the beginning of the marriage, he physically took her. We can't say certain words on YouTube, so he R'd her. RAPED. He R'd her. So that's what I'm talking about. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, this guy really ugh, disgusting. Just disgusted. Because it's like, you just have to be a sick, twisted person to do that to a child, especially when it's your own children. I saw so much scrutiny of this woman online when she came on and she bared her truth, which is not an easy thing to do, especially when you're coming from a platform of building your channel on standing on these traditional values, being a traditional wife, doing all the things that you think you're supposed to do. It's very hard when you have these situations where something completely goes left and then you have to bury your truth for the world to see. And I'm seeing so many people online, and especially a lot of women. What's disheartening is a lot of this scrutiny is coming from a lot of women. And they're like, oh, you should have known better. You should have did this. You should have did that. But I'm thinking to myself, why are y'all not jumping down this guy's back for being a creep? For being a pedo? Where's the accountability here? Like, this young lady, she's already bearing her truth. She knows where she stands in that situation, and she's going through it right now, and she has her children, and the last thing she needs is for people online bashing her, telling her she didn't do this and she didn't do that. And I think a lot of people are holding that against her because they look at her previous videos. Okay, this husband that she married, she jumped into things with him pretty quick. And I admit, everybody comes into situations sometimes as a complete novice. You don't know all the things, but damn it, y'all are going to stop sitting out here trying to pretend like these people don't prey on vulnerable people. Y'all are going to stop sitting up here trying to pretend people don't prey on single mothers. Y'all know creeps do that. And everything sounds great and everything sounds good. And they come in so loving, so protective, and you think you got a really good thing. And then once you get into that vulnerable spot with those stupid pieces of shit, that's when their mask falls off and you see, oh my God, please let this person return to the depths of hell from whence they came. Like, people do this. Y'all know it. Y'all know I'm not lying. People do this. So we're going to stop bashing this young lady. True enough, she was naive and she walked into some things quite blindly. I'm not denying that. But instead of always normalizing, telling these women, you should have chose better, start checking these men who are doing this sick shit. Start checking these abusive ass people who go into these relationships. Because I know it doesn't just happen to women, it happens to men too. You got some ain't shit women out there. Start checking these people who get into these relationships knowing they have malice intent. Because it happens, it happens so often, and it's so unfortunate. And I'm telling you, these people are out here getting killed because they get into these relationships with these horrible ass people. And by the time they really see the full extent of who that person is, they have had children with them, got married to them, all of the things. And some people are just so damn crazy, they'd rather just do the worst than let a person go. I'm going to be covering a part 2 in this and possibly a part 3 because I really want to get into the depths of this conversation more about not just what happened with ISIS, but what happens with a lot of young men, young women, and older women and older men in society when it comes to dating and getting involved with people, and what happens when they meet the wrong people. So Leave your comments down below. Have you seen the video? If so, what do you think about it? Let me know how you're feeling. We're going to be covering this. I'll be back tomorrow night and we'll pick up the conversation again. This is Nikki Lee signing out, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.